Hello, welcome to Inavate TV. Many thanks for joining us today. My guest is Brian Pickowitz from LEA Professional. Welcome, Brian.
Thanks for having me today.
No problem at all. Just a quick question to start off with, really. For those who don't know, could you give us maybe a quick 30-second background on LEA Professional? You know, who you are and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So LEA Professional, we've been around for about 4.5 years now, and on paper, we make professional amplifiers for the installation, commercial, and residential market. But technically, we're a technology company. So a lot of the different technologies that we pack in, it's not just simply a professional audio amplifier that we engineer and design and manufacture. It's a piece of technology that makes our customers' lives easier whenever they're installing products in an audio system.
Okay. Doing my background on yourselves, I was interested to see that there was a lot of talk about cloud technology. It feels to me like the Pro AV world is finally beginning to realise kind of the benefits that cloud technology can bring to it. I mean, first of all, do you agree with that? And I guess maybe talk about how LEA Professional products kind of fit around that and work with the cloud.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And LEA Professional was actually one of the first to bring cloud technologies, especially to professional amplifiers. We've been using our AWS cloud for about 3 years now. And we have true remote control and monitoring. So anything that you can do locally whenever you deploy it, you can do remotely. So where that benefits our customers who purchase our products and use our products daily is they can remotely control and monitor the audio system, right? So the amplifier that's connected to the speakers. And so I'll give you just a perfect example of where that comes into play. We had one customer who's a loyal customer of ours who installed a bunch of sports store AV systems. And about 2 weeks after they were done with the AV deployment, one of the store managers called up and they were doing a sale in the parking lot. So she called up and asked to increase the gain of the parking lot speakers, a little bit. So while he was on the phone with her, he went into our cloud, gave the parking lot speakers an additional 6 dB, and within 45 seconds solved the customer's problem. So whereas if you go back in history, if the person didn't know the AV system, they'd have to, roll a truck, roll a technician, schedule a time. So we save both the customer and his customer, hours of time and hours of labor and money simply by, the cloud connectivity. So we over the course of the 3 years where we've had the LEA Professional Cloud, we've had numerous stories, not just that one, where our customers, the integrator, uses that to their advantage, and it saved them time, it saved them money. Their technicians can spend more time, making the company money as opposed to doing service calls and stuff like that. So we've definitely learned a lot, but pretty much all of our customers and integrators who've used it, they've kind of came to the conclusion that now they can't live without it, right? So once they've kind of had that service and had that experience, they find themselves, disappointed if they use a competitive product or a different type of system that doesn't have that type of functionality. So it's definitely benefited not only us as a company, but it's made our customers' lives a lot easier.
Yeah, I bet. Final question, Brian. We've just come out of the back of a kind of supply chain crisis, but also a kind of recruitment crisis as well. Doesn't seem to be enough people to go around. I just wanted a sort of dual question, really. How important is it for LEA Professional not just to have products available right now, but also have the right people in the right places on the ground at the moment too?
Yeah, so I'll speak to the product availability standpoint. We're finally, as an industry, kind of over that hump. I'm not saying it's perfect yet, but supply chain's getting better. We no longer have 2 and 3 year lead times on individual components. But one of the things LEA we prided ourselves on through the supply chain crisis is we were meeting pretty much daily trying to solve supply chain issues and all that. So our inventory availability through it was, I want to say is slightly better than some of our competitors. But right now, I mean, we're in a great position. We have fully stocked product. And when you do have fully stocked product, you need to get the sales through. So one of the things that we've focused on and invested on, both here in the United States, plus in APAC, Europe, and Middle East and Africa, is making sure we have the right sales team in place, the right technical team in place. So we do have, Europe specifically, we go through distribution, but we have a company by the name of Blue 5 Technology ran by Dave Budge in the UK. And Dave basically manages, all of our distribution in Europe alongside us. And Dave has, don't quote me the exact number, but I do believe it's over 30 years of audio experience working for, major companies. And we just, kind of copy and paste that in different regions in the world. So Middle East, we have John Dotson with Procon AV. Again, industry veteran, everybody knows him, super knowledgeable. So one thing that's really important to us is to have, someone represent us and someone with a technology background in the region, in the time zone. In order to do business operates 24 hours a day. So if, our European or Middle East customers are waiting 6 hours, 8 hours for a reply from us, that doesn't work with, the way business operates. So that's why we have Dave Budge in Europe, John Dodson in Middle East, and then in Asia, we go through Generation AV, which is Dave McKinney and his team. And again, for our Asia customers, he has a full staff of technical guys, system designers, sales guys. Same thing. We need to be able to support our APAC customers, and that's why we've kind of gone with the sales strategy that we have, because we do know how important it is to have knowledgeable sales team, knowledgeable technical team in region, in the time zone.
Absolutely, so, I'm surprised more companies haven't followed your model, to be honest. It just makes absolute sense to me. Brian, exactly. Good luck with everything, and many thanks for joining me on Inavate TV. There's plenty more videos on the website, and thanks for joining us for this one. Thanks, Brian.
Okay, thanks a lot. Have a good day.